Hi everybody, Carol here. I'm back with a combination of techniques. I'm going to do my pendulum pour, which you can see I have a hole in the bottom. I've got the strings tied to the either side of the top of the cup and a metal plumbing fixture my husband gave me that is just for weight. I slid it over the strings and then hung it over my lamp. And this way it keeps it weighted and has it go smoothly when you swing it. The other thing I'm going to do after that is a bottle bottom pour. So let's see how this goes. I put tape on the bottom where the hole is. And what I did was I put viridian hue, which is a green with a bluish tint, down as a base and let it dry first. So this way the spirals and stuff that this causes won't spread or sink. So here you go. Now I pulled the tape off, so I thought. Then I realized as it got to the center that there was still a piece of tape stuck on there and it was starting to cause it to clog. But that's okay. I grab it, put a little more paint in and make it go the other way. Here we go. Just to get a little more going on. But I'm not as concerned about the center because that's going to end up being covered. So this is metallic silver from Sargent for the pendulum pour there. And then for the bottle bottom pour, I used all metallics also. They were Craftsmart metallics from Michaels, which is their brand, like Artist Loft. I used metallic blue, metallic purple, metallic gold, and metallic red. And to the metallic red, I added a little bit of liquitex magenta because it had a little bit too much of an orange hue for me. So as you can see, I'm just pouring this over the bottom of a plastic bottle. And so far, so good. I wasn't sure because these paints are thin. And I didn't know if I would be able to get it thick enough so that it would hold its shape when it poured over. But it seemed to do a good job. So hang around till the end because I did the close-up and the full picture at the end of it after it dried. I waited a couple days till it dried because I wanted to make sure it didn't crack because the paint is pretty thick in the center where I'm doing this flower. But it worked out great, and hopefully you can see some of the glimmer of the metallics in the final pictures. It's hard to get that sometimes. So my medium is 2 parts glue all, 1 part water, which is like a cup of glue all and half a cup of water. And I shake it up, let it sit overnight so that it's not all foamy and bubbly, and then it works great. And then I mix that 1-to-1 with my paints. I think I put a little bit more this time, trying to actually thicken the paints up because my medium was thicker than these paints. But otherwise, it's usually 1-to-1. So I'm just going to pour until I feel like there's enough there because I'm not going to tilt. Just finish out the last drops. And I'm also, right there you can see, also adding some of the Sargent Silver metallic in with this whole thing too, besides those other 4 colors. So it spread a tiny bit, and I'm just going to take that off. Now I dripped, so I'm just going to touch that up. It's easy to pull it right out with my finger. See that? And then I'll just use my stick and I'll touch up that red right there. And then we're good to go. So now I'm just going to use a stick, and I am going to start from the center after I put this little bit of silver that I had left. And I'm going to take the stick and I'm going to pull it out across each petal. To make a nice design. I'm going to do that all the way around. Then I'm going to go around and do some more. Going inward. Just to add some interest to the center. Then I decided to go again and pull it out even further. So my thought was have this spiraling silver behind the flower as if it's emitting some kind of energy or something, and just have a wild colored flower and name it Flower Power. And I think for the most part it was very successful. I was really happy that the paint did not crack, even though it was pretty thick, since I didn't tilt. Then I decided I'm just going to mess around with the middle here. I didn't like that silver. And I eventually brighten it up with a little bit of the red in the middle. Just swirl that around. So I will list all the paints, my Facebook, my Instagram, my Etsy store, my contact, everything in the description below. Now, I just did a quick torch here, and it did pop bubbles and brought the gold up a little bit. It's kind of neat what it did. So you'll see in the close-up how it looks. So hopefully you like what you saw, and you will subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and check the description below for everything you need to know. Now here's the close-up, and this is dry. So you can see the shine, and it's thick, but it didn't crack. So I'm pretty pleased. So I hope you'll subscribe to my channel and share this video. I hope everyone's staying safe and well. And I will see you again next time for another pour. Till then, thanks and have a great day.